Okay, I'm joined here by Sister Mary, who's going to explain the farm we're in at the moment.
This is what we call our model village too. About 5 years ago, we dreamed up this idea that if people had their own piece of land, if they had a decent home, and if they had clean water, that they would be far more self-sufficient than they are now. So we did some research and we developed this whole plan, and then we put our plans to a few funding agencies, but the one that took it up was Touch Ireland, and they got the money from ACC Bank. We reckoned at that time that it would take about 35,000 euro to build 8 homes and 8 plots and a pump of water for water. So they were very quick at responding, and we got the funding pretty quickly, and we started. Then we chose 8 families from the parish area. They didn't have to be our church. Most of them are, and some of them have changed since they came in here, and that's their own, we don't put any pressure on them one way or another.
Can I ask you how you managed to choose the families? Was there a lot of interest in taking up the offer?
Well, most of the families were very known to us because we've lived here for some time, and they were families that were really in need. Big families who lived in maybe a one room, or maybe a very bad hut, or a very bad situation, didn't have work, never better themselves. And then they had to be prepared to work for a full year with the builder and to trust us that at the end of that they would have something. So it was easy enough to find the families, pretty easy. We had about 10 in the beginning. One pulled out for some reason, and the other one, wasn't sure of what his future would be if he came here, so he didn't. So we didn't have a lot of problems. We chose one widow. The mother of this little boy is a widow, a very young widow, 32 now, I suppose, and Philip wasn't born at that time. So he has been born since, and he's very well, and so are the rest of her children. She's doing very well also. She's on treatment at the moment, and she's doing very, very well. We're going to meet her shortly.
Okay. Very good.
So everybody here has 2 acres. They're able to grow their field of maize at the back of their home. They have their garden in front, and they grow the vegetables that they use for their homes every day. They also many of them have a small project, like a project that they have developed themselves. Some of them have pigs, some of them have chickens, some of them have rabbits. This man here has rabbits, and these are for the market and for money.
So it's a combination of self-sufficiency and also some cash generating ideas as well.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. So we were so happy with this that we started number 2.
Very good.
So outside, I'll show you in a few minutes, they're working on the second village. We're just starting house number 7.
Very good. Excellent.
But 70 people altogether are living here in this village, and they're developing into a wonderful community. They really are wonderful.
The 70 just in this village alone?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Big families and extended families.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So it's all going well so far?
Well, I'm very happy with it anyway. Yeah.
We're number 2.
Number 2.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, sisters, we're in the second village here now, and this is Helen, and Helen is going to explain a little bit about herself.
I was sick last time for 3 years. I'm not working, I'm not eating. I just take like the baby take me the hospice. Father Charles up to 3 months ago to the hospice. After 3 months, I'm starting walking slowly up to this time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And how long have you been living in the village here, Helen?
From December.
Just since December.
Yes.
And you've accomplished all this since December.
Yes.
Very good. And you've grown maize here?
Yeah, maize and cabbage and rape, and outside I'll grow the tomatoes.
Very good.
Yes.
And over here, Helen, is your oven.
Yes, it's my oven.
And you bake bread there, yeah?
Yeah, I'll bake bread. I'll take it to the market and the train.
Very good. And do you use, what sort of flour do you use? It from maize or from
No, from wheat.
From wheat, okay.
Yes.
And how many loaves of bread would you normally sell in the market?
Loaves.
Loads.
Buns.
Oh, buns.
Okay,
Buns.
okay,
She
buns.
says
Yeah,
buns.
buns. Yes, yes, buns. yeah,
Yeah.
the buns.
Very good.
Yes,
Very good.
yes. I'll make the bun and I'll take to
How
the
many
train
do you
and
make, Helen?
60 bun per day.
60 per day.
Yes.
Very
yes.
good. And do you go to market every day?
No, there are times I want to wake the house, so I can't go to the market.
Of course.
The day I can wake the house, and tomorrow I go into market and the train.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. And this is where you keep your maize.
Yeah, is this one? I put the maize because the sun is come inside.
Okay. And it helps it to dry.
Yes, to dry.
And was this year's harvest good?
Yeah, it's good.
Very good. Thanks very much, Helen.
It has to be dried kind of slowly, and he'll cover them with dry grass.
Oh, I see.
And so that they won't get,
Okay,
so that
so
they won't
There's
split.
a load of bricks made already here.
Yes, yeah. Then when they're pretty dry, they make them into a kiln, and they'll burn them.
Okay, just to set them off,
Set
yeah.
them off.
Yeah. And how long would it take for them to dry out naturally here?
Oh, a couple of weeks, I'd say.
Yeah.
Maybe less, even if it will depend on the weather.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they have to dry slowly because
Yeah. Otherwise the crack, is it?
crack. Yeah. How long does it take from the beginning once you do it today, Charles? How long does it take?
4 to 7 days,
4 to 7 days,
Great.
depending on the sunshine.
depending on the sunshine. Okay.
And is it just anthill soil and water, or do you mix straw or anything like that with them?
Clay soil and water.
Just the clay soil and the water.